Okay, so we're going to do now a small video for a change, hopefully, because I'll explain why in a minute, because this is the last of the material that belongs to exam 0. So I figured I'd keep it on its own video and not mix the two exams together, so to speak. So we did not finish what we were doing before, which was set operations. So I'm going to call this set operations. We called the last one subsets and set operations, but we were mostly dealing with set operations. Set operations, and I'll just say continued. And we've got a little bit more left that I wasn't able to put onto that previous video. Okay, so again, I don't want to lose sight of what we need to have right on hand our sets, so you can consult them. So A was easy to remember: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now B is 613 789 613 789, and then came C, which is 417 and 8, 10, 11. Okay, and as I said, they could give you problems that don't have numbers in it. They could have cars or whatever, or like I said before, they could have I don't know, refrigerators. Who knows? But there can vary. But it's the same stuff. A union B, B intersects C. It's still the same stuff, no matter what's inside those sets. Okay, so anyway, the thing that I needed to show you is something called, which it's the last subject here in 2.2, which is subsets and set operations 2.2 in your book. And what is it? It's called set subtraction. No, it's not going to be any big deal. Just bear with me. Set subtraction was the last thing I needed to talk about. So what's a simple situation? Problem number 1, A minus B. All right, so what does A minus B mean in terms of sets? There's set A, there's set B. I'm supposed to subtract set B from A. Well, what it means is I want all the elements of A as long as they're not in B, right? So take B out of there. So look for anything that's in B. Is 1 in B? Then I don't want it. So forget it. Is 2 in B? It's in A. It's got to be in A that's the first condition. The second condition is it can't be in B. So is 1 in A? Yes, but it's also in B, so forget it. Is 2 in A? Yes, but it's not in B, so we'll take it. Is 3 in A? Yes, but it's also in B, we're not taking it. 4 in A, but it's not in B, so we'll take it. 5 is in A, but not in B, so we will take it. And that is the subtraction A minus B. All right, for good measure, might as well put B minus C in there. Let me move up the paper a little bit, not completely, just a little bit. I still want A and B to be in sight. Yeah, they're in sight. We can see them. So B minus C. So what is 6 is in B, and it's not in C, so we'll take it. How about 1? Well, it's also in C. Forget it. How about 3? 3 we'll take because it's not in C. It's in B, but not in C. 7 we won't take because it's also in C. 8 we won't take because it's also in C. And finally 9 we will take because it's in B but not in C. And here's an important one to show you. How about if I have A minus B in parentheses minus C? All right, that means we've already done the work over here of A minus B, so we don't have to do the work from scratch. But what that means is go find A minus B first, which we know. It's right over here. A minus B, which already have it, and then subtract C out of there. So you got to be in A minus B, but you can't be in C to make the final cut. All right, so A minus B's got a 2 in it. Does C have that? No, we'll take it. 4 is in A minus B. Is it also in C? Yes, we won't take it. It's in C also. Forget it. It's not coming. It's not coming to make the final cut. 5. Is 5 in A minus B? Yes, of course it is, but it's not in C, so we will take it. And therefore, the final answer for this is 2, 5. So there's our 3 final answers for set subtraction. And that's what we want to know so far. That's what we need to know about set operations. The next thing that we got to go to, but it's not on, as far as I know, as it stands now, unless they change something, the higher ups change something. This is the complete story of what we need for exam 0. We of course have to review for the test, but for exam 0, they call it exam 0 for some reason. But that's the complete material. The next material that we have will be going on the next exam. That would be Venn diagrams to study set operations, which we need to do next in our next video. But this is a short video because it completes the stuff that we need for exam 0, at least as far as they've told me so far. Okay, so I turn this video off.